Hello everyone, it's Alex again, and today I will show you how my European basic kit looks like. But before we start with that, I would like to show you some changes that have been done to the mech since last video. So the changes are: there is new med and ammo kit, and there is new anti-tank and claymore mine for the mech. So here we go. The mine is now different. This is the mine from Battlefield Play for Free, as I heard. I don't know. I have never played that game, but anyway. So as you can see, the animations don't work on that mine. That's what the original one looks like. The mesh and textures. So animations don't work on it. Now I'm going to show you how my modified mine looks like. Okay, so that other client is a test one. You can tell by the minimap where I'm testing things and where my current mod is. So right now I'm in my current mod. And here how the modified mine looks like. So yeah, I've modified the mesh and made sure that the animations work on this mine now. I had to modify the top of the mine. I mean, it looks a bit different than previously, but I mean, at least the animations work right now in it. But modifying mesh wasn't so hard. The hardest part was doing the damn textures and especially UV skin. So mesh was done rather quickly, but modding the textures and UV skin and making sure that everything works, this took a lot of time. But here's the new mine. Maybe not the best textures. I haven't finished Photoshop school or something, but I'm fine with it, so it's okay for me. Now for the ammo and medkit. This is what the ammo kit is going to be. It says in Russian ammo. It was just like the mesh without the text. I added it myself. So yeah, that's the ammo. And here we have the medkit.
أحضر الإسعافات الأولية إلى هنا. أحضر الإسعافات الأولية إلى هنا. أحضر الإسعافات الأولية إلى هنا.
So yeah, now mech has something different than that of European and US, what they're going to have. And also yeah, sniper got the new claymore. It's the flare trap mesh, but I have removed the laser and added new texture. It now has Russian text on it. The Russian mine, like sort of. I mean, I just wanted some different mine, but there are literally nothing, so I just took the flare trap mesh and made it so it's now a claymore mine instead. And for the US, I have modified the claymore texture as well, so you'll see that in the European video. So yeah, that's all the mech changes right now. So just ammo, medkit, and 2 new mines. So maybe there will be some more changes, like maybe new defibrillator for medic, or maybe new range for engineer or something. But those maybe will be later if I find something better. But right now, here are some changes. Let's get to the European kit already. Okay, so here we are on the European kit. As always, don't mind the icons. I'm going to remake them when the mod is done. Right now I just take the ones that are already exist in Battlefield, so I don't have to make them like over and over again. All the icons will be remade in the very end. So let's start with the Special Forces. This is the, well yeah, the new knife. All the European kids going to have this knife, so it's the German KM 2000 knife series or whatever, so on standard animations. As you maybe already noticed, I haven't done so for the mech, but for UN I added all the fade in and out times for the animations, for the sprint animations. So maybe you can see that the knife sprint animation starts now a bit slower. It's not like instantly. It starts a bit like fading in and out. Same for the like crossbow. I had to modify already the deploy cut off end of the animation because it took much longer. So when you move, you could see that the crossbow was steady for like 1 second or something. Well, I just fixed it, made it much better. So watch this. You see how the animation fades in and out much smoother. It was like instantly. Now it's like a bit delayed. If I'm not wrong, the fade in animation is like 0.4 seconds and fade out is 0.3 or something. But some weapons need different numbers, but the animations are not much smoother when you run. So we have a totally new pistol. This one is the USP pistol with new sound, mesh and everything. On standard animations again. This is the P90. Also, it got a new aim point dot. I make it a bit smaller, but it's a totally new texture, so it looks much better than original one. Well, the C4 I did show already in previous video, just like the 10 seconds C4, nothing special. Then the original C4 that already exists, but yeah, I moved the hand, so it now it was like interfering when you drop the C4. You could see on the bottom left screen corner, you could see the hand like coming in a view, so I moved it. I could show it like. Can you see the hand is like moved away? I mean, it was like when you drop C4, you could see in the corner like fingers fading or flipping or whatever. So you could see something in the corner. Now you don't see anymore. Like when you drop the C4, there is nothing blinking. Yeah, the word is blinking. So there is nothing anymore blinking in the corner. I moved the hand on the drop animation, so everything is fine now. So yeah, crossbow modified the deploy animation and added all those fade in and timers and everything. For the grappling hook, removed all the camera animations for deploy, for throw, sprint and everything. So there is now no more camera bone animations. So yeah, that's it about the special forces. Now the sniper. That's the same USP pistol without the silencer. Sniper rifle made deploy shorter. I could cut off the part of the animation again. It was much longer, so it's just now really short and much better. Removed already again all those camera movements during sprint, reload, shift and everything. Made the zoom animation much smoother. I mean, you can maybe, yeah, you see this weapon. It's the zoom in animation, and original weapon it had like this. You could see the weapon blinking much longer. Now I made so that weapon you can barely see it. Like when you zoom in, you can still see the weapon blinking, but it's now so short that you barely notice it, where previously you could see it for much longer. So it's now you barely see the weapon on the zoom in. So it's now much better, but it took me a lot of time to edit everything on this stupid sniper rifle. I also made sure that reload sound is playing every single time, because I saw there's some sniper rifles on the internet. When you fire your last shot and reload starts instantly, most of the time you will not hear the reload sound, but on my sniper rifle it works every time, so there is never reload sound missing. It's always there, even when you fire your last shot. Sniper rifle works really good. Then new grenades. This is the AIX had already one grenade of that kind. I think it's like M61 grenade or something, but it was different mesh and different textures. And this grenade looks much better, so I added new one instead.
Grenade!
So yeah, that's the new grenade.
Ow!
And then this modified claymore text on the mine. As you can see, I added, it was some other language, and I added now proper English like it should be, front toward enemy, and here what it said on the mine. Like, I don't know what it means, M18 AE Epers mine, but whatever, that's how it should be. So fix the text. Yeah, crossbow, grappling hook, everything the same. Now the assault. You can even see here, like, look how much smoother the sprint animation is now. On the grenade launcher as well, it's now fading in and out much smoother. It's not so long, it's like, for me it's perfect one. Not too long, not too short, like really good. So yeah, that's the SA-80. Had to modify the zoom in fire animation because the weapon was jigging too much. Now it's only a little. Also, I removed all idle and change fire animations from weapons, because when you sprint, check this, I'm switching fire rate, yeah, but when you would switch fire rate with the animation, weapon would go forward during sprint and then go back. I mean, it was like really jigging when you switch fire rate during sprint, so I just simply removed it. And for the idle, some weapons have like different animations. One is like hip animations are from one weapon, but the zoom in fire from another one, and so idle animations, they would cause sometimes bugs, and they aren't needed anyway, so I removed all the fire rate switch and idle animations from all weapons, so they're not needed at all. So this is the grenade launcher. So it's my mod, maybe you don't like those changes, but it's my mod, I'm doing it for myself, so if you don't like anything of that, it's your problem, mate, but for me it's much better this way. Again, the assault and support class, they feel a bit empty like the mech ones. I'll add something for them much later when I have some maybe special grenades again, but right now it's fine as it is, as long as all the weapons work. So the support, this one is the MG36. I had to modify here much animations and then sound. This one is the sound from G36K from Point of Existence, if I'm not wrong. Had to fix third person sound and much things, but now it works how I want it. Removing again all the camera bones from sprint, reload, fire, and so on. And the European are going to have the standard ammo, so
Ammo here! And ammo here!
now the engineer, it's P90 without the silencer. Again, every pistol, the same pistol and knife for every class, so recoil and deviation is not tuned for the weapons yet. Yeah, I will do it much later, so right now I just make sure that all the animations work, everything is fluid as always, so just it is how it is right now. The same C4, the original mine, wrench and the grappling hook, so everything is the same. Medic has the AUG from Alpha Project 0.2. The only thing I don't like about this is the firing sound. Might replace it with something else, but right now I'll just leave it be. I mean, I'll replace it only if I find something much better, but just leaving right now. Had to fix the zoom in scope, the zoom in animation, so that the scope isn't blinking. Now it's okay. Also modifying the reload animation and sound, making it 1 second shorter, so it's now the reload isn't 6 seconds, it's now 5 only, because 6 was too long. And new textures again. So standard med kit, defibrillator, everything is the same. And the anti-tank, we have the MP5 with the, this one is the red dot. Again standard mine, and this predator weapon, it's in the European kit, because US kit is going to have another anti-tank weapon. It's going to be, well, I don't know what's the name, I forgot it what it's called, but anyway it's going to be different. So Mech is going to have RPG-26, they have the Predator weapon, China will have the AIX weapon, and the US are going to have something else. I forgot what it's called, but anyway it's gonna be a different one, so this one goes to the European. The standard animations and everything, didn't modify anything, it's fine like it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the European kit. The next one I will work on is the US kit. So as always, tell me in the comments, did you like it, did you like it not, you find some changes good or bad or whatever. For me it's like much better than what the original AIX has, because all the weapons have 3D sight now. Much better animation, sound and everything, and of course I'm modifying the mod to my liking. So if you don't like anything, I mean, it's your problem, but if you have like some really good suggestions, I mean, just leave a comment and maybe I will change it to something better. And anyway, this is just like the AX 2.1, because maybe I'll make another more versions like 2.2, 2.3, and then kits are going to have much better overhaul. I will just like maybe replace some weapons if I find new ones, better ones, but right now it's how it is. I mean, I like everything. So yeah, leave your comments, and that's pretty much everything. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a nice day.